10 most bizarre ID cards and passport photos. Number 1. Actually, this young man from Singapore is a fine looking kid. What's hilarious is obviously his name. Not only does he have the words Batman and Superman in his name, but the word "ban" means son of, so this guy's real name is actually Batman, son of Superman. Priceless, simply priceless. Number 2. Right now we are so proud to be an American, not because of our freedoms or liberties, but because of this guy right here. The flower necklace is beyond anything we could hope for, as is the pincer beard. And the cherry on top of the already delicious cake is the deer in the headlights facial expression. Number 3. Either this guy is having a stroke, or he is the happiest guy in the world. Why don't I ever get happy taxi drivers like this? I seem to always get the ones who smell like beef jerky and roadkill and like to take their general hostility out on me. Pedestrians and the rear axle. Also, doesn't he look like Peter Griffin? Number 4. Well gee, I'm not even allowed to wear a baseball cap in my ID photos. I really would love to be a fly on the wall at the airport when this woman is asked for her ID and she is scrutinized but deemed a perfect match. What happens if she loses a blue hijab and can't find one in that exact same electric blue? Number 5. Either this guy just found out the vending machine in his dorm is out of Teddy Graham's, or that the course he really wanted to take, invented languages, Klingon and beyond, is completely full. This is a very real course, by the way, offered at one of the fine colleges across this great nation. Number 6. One would hope Joseph's tongue was this blue color because he decided to drink a jumbo-sized Slurpee before having his ID photo taken. Sadly, the real reason for his tongue being blue is that the night before, while heavily intoxicated, Joseph was dared to eat an entire urinal cake. The good news is he won $17. The bad news is, the cake was not fresh. Number 7. If I were this guy, and had his last name, I would run for student body president and run a campaign around the slogan, AII, fet about it. Beyond that, I would lose the space helmet as he looks like someone that shouldn't be voted in as president so much as shunned and ridiculed. Number 8. Sadly, this is not a costume. Around 1:50 p.m. Mr. Fink was in the men's room minding his business and combing his hair in a vain attempt to tame his cowlick before his photo was taken. At 1:56, Mr. Fink found himself stuffed into a trash can in the hallway just outside the men's room. Number 9. How many times have you wished you could wear a sieve on your head in a photo ID? Plenty, right? Well, you simply need to join the Pastafarian movement and you will legally be allowed to wear one, just like this fellow. Lucas Novi explained that wearing a sieve on his head was part of belonging to the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. He was given permission because of his faith. Number 10. And speaking of Pastafarians, here's another one that hails from the great state of Texas. Can you imagine having Lena for a grandmother? She seems like she would be a riot to have as a relative. Not only is she wearing that thing on her head, but look at that expression on her face. Priceless.